Yeah. So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Jake Burger riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
All right, we'll be back to get. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Miami, the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Luis Arraez stands in. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota.
7, 6, 5.
He'll touch them all. Home run number 45 on the year. The Marlins on the board first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Willy Adames stands in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
8, 7, 6, 5.
He sends it out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now a chance for Jesus Sanchez. And that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Around third. He scores. It's 5-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bryce Elder out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe Jimenez.
Number 77.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now at the plate, Brian De La Cruz. Hot shot to third. Luplow over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Nick Fortes digs in now. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball. Smash to the left side. Throw on to Olsen. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Yuri Perez.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Pitch misses. And that is ball one.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's David Fletcher.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Perez, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swings and misses. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Gordon with the toss to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And here it comes. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's going to be Nicky Lopez. Olsen steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Well struck right field. In comes the run from third. It's 6-0. And he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here